What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another J-drama score reaction. We're going to listen to another tune from the excellent soundtrack to Nobunaga Concerto 2014. I've mentioned it before, Michaela and I have seen this show. Dawn, you will see it too, and anyone else who's interested in my J-drama journeys over on Patreon will see it relatively soon, meaning I'm currently going through Crisis, and I think we're about a third of the way done. I think I've reacted to or done a watch-along for with both Dawn and Michaela and any others who may be watching of the first 3 episodes, and I think there are 10 in that show. So once we get through that, Nobunaga Concerto will be the next show, and not only will we go through the entire original run of the show, but eventually they released a film which concludes the story, and I was able to get that with Michaela's help, by the way, because I don't have it on disc form, but she found it online, and I was able to bookmark it and eventually rip it with my screen recorder. So I'll have that to watch over there. So yes, that is the next journey we will be going on, but we will continue to listen to a few of the tracks before then. And the next one we're going to listen to is Samourai Paradise, though I have to point out it's spelled atypically, at least in relation to how samurai is usually spelled in English. So what you see in the title of this video is not a typo, but is in fact the way it's shown here in the soundtrack, which, as I've mentioned before, was produced by the same producer-composer who did the soundtrack to Antiquarian Bookshop Biblia, which, when I went to do this reaction, I was like, do I want to do one from Antiquarian? Do I want to do one from Nobunaga Concerto? So probably the next J-drama score reaction I do, I'm going to jump back to Antiquarian Bookshop Biblia, the full watch-along for which is already on my Patreon. In any case, yes, we're going to listen to Samourai Paradise. It's another one that mixes traditional Japanese stylings with more modern music production. This is not one which has M-Flow on it. Again, M-Flow, as Dawn mentioned, or as Dawn explained, is like a hip-hop MC in Japanese music that has worked with Arashi before. And indeed, shout out to Dawn, I saw your email about Arashi. I've been meaning to get back to you, so apologies. In any case, the point is, this is another instrumental, and it's another one which mixes old and new, east and west, which is very reminiscent of a lot of the soundtrack. So let's give it a listen. This is from the soundtrack to Nobunaga Concerto from 2014, composed and produced by Taku Takahashi. The track is Samourai Paradise. again, it's awesome. It really is East meets West, traditional meets modern. We have the, again, like classic East Asian, like plucked string instrument. We have that woodwind, I think. I don't know if it's a flute. I really don't know what that is. That's probably my favorite element in the whole tune. But we also have that, trip hop, down tempo, percussive rhythm, and then it flourishes in the back half with that kind of wicked, almost bluesy guitar. We do also have that very fast violin or fiddle line, which gives a bit of intensity to the tune. So yeah, I like all the different ingredients. I like the sequencing, and I like the overall balance in multiple respects. So it's just a really top tune from a fantastic soundtrack, from an excellent show. So yes, I'm looking forward to going through more of these, as well as going through the show. Once again, shout out to Michaela. I know you will look forward to seeing it again, and anyone who else would like to watch, which is not the greatest syntax and phrasing, but when you shoot one of these videos, you just have to go with the sentence that you said. Yes, I look forward to you checking out the show as well, though again, we still have, I think, 7 episodes of Crisis left to go, and I've got a lot of holiday specials coming for the December, or the month of December, and some other watch-alongs that I'm already doing. So yeah, always lots of stuff going on here and over on my Patreon. But probably by the time we get to the new year, maybe sometime in January, maybe the end of January, I hope to be on to Nobunaga Concerto, and I hope to see you there. So let me know what you think. I will see you for the next one. Peace.